we will explain what is React.js and what are the benefits of React.js we have. Okay. Now, first of all, React.js is a client-side script. So we are using this React.js to develop the websites. Okay. Not only websites, even mobile apps programming also we can develop using this React.js. Okay, I will write a note for you. React.js. So what is React.js? It is client-side script. It is a client-side script to implement dynamic websites. Yes. Okay. So what is dynamic website? Actually, there are two types of websites categorized. First one is static website. Second one is dynamic. Static website means only information that is showing to the user. Okay. So only information it shows. For example, any newspaper websites, if you take, those website displays only some articles and news, that's all. Okay. So like that company websites, if you take here, providing some information about the company, contains home, about us, like that. Means if any website provides information only for read purpose, then we are calling it a static website. Static websites generally we can develop by using HTML, CSS, because it doesn't have any logics. Okay. Now dynamic website. Dynamic website, we are implementing logics. In dynamic website, we are implementing the logics. In dynamic websites, we are placing the login, registration, these type of concepts we are implementing. Okay. Yes. So just if you take Google or Facebook, okay, all these websites comes under Gmail. All these websites are dynamic websites. If you take any website, there are two phases. One is design phase, another one is coding phase. In design phase, we are creating user interfaces. In coding phase, we are implementing logics. That's all. Okay. So static websites doesn't have coding phase. Only design phase we have. In coding phase, we're implementing the logics. Dynamic website contains both design phase as well as coding phase. Now here, what are the technologies we're using? HTML, CSS, okay, Bootstrap. These type of technologies we are using for this designing phase. Yes, logics if we take. So dynamic website contain the logics. Actually, two types of logics we have. We are implementing in the real time. Okay. So one is client-side logics. We can call as client-side script. Second one is server-side script. Okay. Yes. These scriptings are two types. First one is what? Client-side script. Second one is server-side script, like that. Is it clear? Like this, we have these two types of scriptings. Yeah, client-side script means what is that? Which executes in browser. That code executes in browser. Who is using browser? Client is using browser. Client means nothing but the person who is accessing the website. So that person we are calling as client. Yes, yeah. The person who is accessing our website, we are calling that person as client. Okay. So, for example, if you open Gmail, you are the client of Gmail. If I open Facebook, I am the client of Facebook. So the code which is written in client-side technologies, that code is downloading into our browser at the time of calling the website. Okay. That client-side script. What is the client-side script that website developer implemented? That code downloads into our browser and executes in our browser. Is this clear? That is the point. Okay. For example, if you write any logics using JavaScript or okay, either JavaScript or React, Angular, all these technologies comes under client-side scripts. Yes, clear. Now server-side scripts. So executes in servers. Okay, means in that server only it is executing, not in browser. Only result is coming into the browser. Result is coming into the browser. Now, if you take JSP servlets, okay, ASP, PHP, Node.js, all these technologies comes under server-side scripting languages. Yes, like this, we have two types of scriptings. First one is client-side script. Second one is server-side script. Okay. Now, what is react.js? React.js is the client-side scripting language. So what are the logics we're implementing in react.js? Those logics execute where? In browser. So not only react.js, Angular, Vue.js, okay, JavaScript, like that, vanilla.js, backbone.js, all this comes under client-side technologies. Is it clear? Yes. Now, here, the main thing is, okay, why we are using the React.js? What are the benefits? First of all, which type of logics we can implement with client-side script and which type of logics we can implement with server-side script? That we need to discuss. Okay. So now if you take the client-side scripts, yeah, why we are using client-side scripts in website development? So this is very important interview question. So I told you one point, React.js is the client-side script. In website, two types of scriptings we are using to develop the logics. One is client-side, another one is server-side. Now, point is what we can do with client-side scripts. Okay, so that is the main point. Okay. Now, client-side scripts, if you observe here, okay, we are using first is then to apply dynamic functionalities on HTML. Yes. So we are using to apply dynamic functionalities on the HTML controls. So by default, all HTML controls are static controls. Okay. You want to convert these controls as dynamic. Then we are taking the support of these client-side scripts. Okay. That's the first reason why we are using to apply dynamic functionalities and HTML controls. For your more clarity, I will show you one program. I'm creating one HTML program. So demo.html I have given. So what this file? Demo.html. Like this. Now this file is created on the desktop. Now you can see this demo.html. Now I'm going to open in browser, Chrome or something. I open in Chrome. No content is there in this file. Okay, now my requirement is I want to display one image. See in my desktop, smile.png is there and all.jpg is there and orange.jpg is there, like the different types of images we have. Now, img source is equal to smile.png and width is equal to 100 pixels. Now, if I refresh, so this is smile.png image. Okay. And display smile.png. What the width I have given? 100 pixels. That's the width which I have given here. Okay. Fine. Now, it is static control or dynamic control. Yes, this is static control. Static means, see, at the time of designing, source smile I have given and width 100 pixels I have given these properties. With these properties, it is loaded in browser. Now, I want to change any one of these properties after loaded into browser. That is not possible. Okay, this is concept we are calling as static. Static means we can't change the properties of element when it is loaded. So that is the meaning of static. Okay. Next one, dynamic is there. Dynamic means what is that? We can change the properties of the control even it is loaded. That is dynamic. For example, in browser, when I click on this, then that smile image I have given the source smile. That smile image I want to change as another image like orange.jpg. Means I want to show orange.jpg instead of smile. So when I perform any action on the browser, click or something. So in that point of view, direct HTML is not giving any support or because HTML is static. To apply the dynamic functionalities, then we are taking the support of JavaScript and other scripts. Okay. Now here I'm writing a simple code. See, don't try to understand this code. See the result of this. So now here I'm taking the support of JavaScript to change the source of the image from smile to orange when I click. Okay, now refresh it. So it is displaying the smile. Now if I click on this, so now it is changed to orange. That is the concept of dynamic functionality. Is it clear to apply the dynamic functionalities on HTML controls? We are using these client-side scripts. It may be JavaScript or next level technologies of JavaScript like Angular, React, etc. We can use. Okay, next one. To validate input controls. Here we're discussing why we use client-side scripts in website development. Okay, so those points we're discussing. Already I told you to apply dynamic functionalities and validation point of view. Okay, you want to validate form text box is empty or not. And if it is registration form, password retype, password matching or not. Okay. These type of validations you want to perform. Then also we are taking the support of client-side technologies. Okay. Next, to execute logics. Here, what are the logics I implement using client-side script? Those logics execute where? In browser or server? Hmm? The client-side logics execute where? In browser or server? Yes. Those logics execute in browser. Okay. Server-side logics execute in web server. Okay. Now here, user can see the results of client-side logics very faster than server-side. Why? Because this client-side logic execute in user system. Here, user is nothing but client, right? He can see the results very fast, which you implemented, execute in client side. For example, in banking applications, EMI calculation option is there. If you enter the loan amount and okay, tenure, months, after that, click on the calculate button, it gives the information. What the EMI for every month. That logic, you can implement either client-side script or server-side script. Okay. You can implement either client-side or server-side script. So what the benefit I will get if you implement with client-side script? When client means user, click on calculate button, that code executes in his system. That's why you can see the result immediately. In case if you implement the same in server-side scripts, when user click on the calculate button, one request is going to the server, there that script executes, and again the result is coming back to the browser as response. For this process, it takes some time. So that's why most of the logics we can implement using client-side scripts. Okay. So that is very advantage. So due to this reason, so we have much demand for the client-side programmers, means UI programmers. And next one, to work with Ajax. In this point of view, also we are taking the support of client-side scripts. So what is Ajax? That I will discuss later. So Ajax we are using to send the request to the server without submit the web page. Yes, without submitting the web page, we are sending a request to the server. So in cricket live websites, share marketing websites, and the chat options in Google, Facebook, all this working based on Ajax only. We will spend around 3 days with this Ajax concept. Then I will explain you what is Ajax everything. In interviews, if anybody asks you what is client-side script, why we are using the client-side script, you should give this response. Okay. Yeah. That is the main point of this. One is to apply the dynamic functionalities on HTML contours. Second one, to validate input contours. Next one, to execute some logics in browser. And next one is to work with Ajax. Okay. Yeah. These are the main reasons why we use client-side scripts. Now, one second, stay on the line. Yes. Okay. Now, what the history of React.js? Now, come to this history. Who implemented this React.js? React.js implemented by. Okay. Yes. Okay. So actually in Facebook Corporation, Jordan Walkie, Mr. Jordan Walkie implemented this React.js in the year 2013. Okay. Yes. Jordan Walkie implemented this React.js in the year 2013. Got it. Now, what the reason to implement this? To work with the chat concept of Facebook, he implemented this React.js. So the main reason to implement this is to work with the Facebook application. Later, they added more features and released it as open source client-side script. Then, in many websites, other persons also use this React.js, like Instagram, Apple. Okay, next one. This one, what is that? Yeah, Amazon. So all these websites, client-side coding is React.js. Okay. So Facebook maintains this React.js. Which organization? Facebook organization maintaining this React.js. So that is the concept of this. Is it clear? Yes. Now, the next point, we have already JavaScript. So what are the benefits we have in React.js compared with JavaScript? These concepts we are discussing. Before that, I shared some points to you. I hope you clear with these all points. Any questions from your side, you can ask me now if you have any doubts. We discussed what is client-side script, what is server-side script, and why we are using client-side scripts, and history of React.js, who implemented, what the reason behind that implementation we discussed. So regarding this, any questions? Okay. Then simple concept only. What are the features? Yeah. So what are the features of React we have? So that we are discussing. Means what are missing in JavaScript? Okay. Why we are using React? That point we are discussing now. Okay. React supports data binding. In JavaScript, data binding concept is not there. In React.js, we have data binding. What is data binding? Okay. So just overview, I will explain now. See, for example, one variable is there. Yes. We're taking a variable. Name of this variable is serial number and value I have given 100. Right? Yeah. So if you don't know what is variable, I will explain later. Here I have taken a variable and name is serial number. What is the value? 100. That variable value I want to display on HTML control. So for example, this is one text box. In this text box, I want to print this variable. Then we are executing some code. Yes. So this code we have to implement to read the variable value and display on the text box control like this. Now later, if the variable value is modified from 100 to 200 something, then again you need to re-execute this code to get the updates of that variable. Like that, as a programmer, your responsibility is always we need to check the updates of variable and execute this code to get those updates. Instead of this, one concept is that data binding in this React.js. So without writing any code, we can link this variable with the HTML control. Is it clear? What the main purpose of this linking? The main purpose of this linking. So here we don't write any code in this point of view. Without writing any code, we are directly linking. That link will take care about the updates. If the variable value is modified automatically, the updates on the control. So in table point of view, if you modify the table data and all, okay, then as a programmer, we need not worry about the updates, everything, because this data binding will take care about all these concepts. I will show you how to work with this data bind and everything. Okay. Next one here supports many validators. So number of predefined validators it is supporting for us to validate the controls. That is one more advantage which we have. Okay. It supports many validators. Okay. Yes. Supports single page application. Yeah. Why React, Angular, these technologies popular? Because of this single page application. So we are spending around 8 days, 8 to 9 days, 9 classes for the single page application. So how to navigate, redirect from one page to another page, and how to work with login, log out, okay, and shopping out applications, okay, show more products, okay, show more information about a product. So these type of programs, okay, we will discuss in this point of view, okay. So just a overview I will give you about the single page application. See this. For example, this is one web server, contains the website with many pages. This is home. This is about us, contact us. This is the browser. Generally, what is happening if you send a request? That home page is loading. Yes. In this home page, we are placing the hyperlinks for the other pages. These are nothing but about and contact. When I click on the about page is loading here. Okay. And if I click on the contact page is loading. Means every time the request is going to the server. That is the original way how we are calling the web pages. But if we take single page application, so we are also calling it as routing concept. What is the benefit of this? Yes. So using routing concept, we are holding all these web pages as one object. Okay. First, we are creating an object and holding all these web pages. I will show you in programming point of view how to create the object and all. When user sends the first request, the entire object is loading into the browser and it contains the pages like this. Browser, those pages are basic. If I click on about, it is loading from here. If I click on contact, it is loading from here. Means from second time onwards, we are not sending any request to the server. This clear? From second time onwards, we are not sending any request to the server. All the pages initially with the first request only loading into browser. So it causes fast access because all the pages are available in client system only. When he click on the hyperlinks, directly it is loading from client. So that is fast access. And reduces the burden on the server also. Yes, it reduces the request. So this is the concept of single page application. So I told you we are spending around 8 days, 8 to 9 days with this concept. Then in detail, I will explain to you. Okay. Next one supports JSX format. Sorry. It is very, very important. So Angular supports data binding, validators, single page application, but not JSX. Only react.js supports the JSX. So JSX means JavaScript XML. We can write HTML code inside the JavaScript and the JavaScript code inside the HTML. That is the main purpose of JSX. Is it clear? Yes. You can write the HTML inside the JavaScript and JavaScript inside the HTML. So that is the main purpose of JSX format. For example, a piece of JavaScript code is there. That result I want to display in the HTML control. So generally, we are writing HTML in one location, JavaScript in another location. Once the execution of JavaScript code completed, we are calling the HTML control to display the result. That is the default way how we work it till now. But with the JSX, we can place HTML inside the JavaScript. Means that JavaScript code directly we can place within the HTML. That is the purpose of JSX. I will show you how to work with this JSX. So this concept not supporting by Angular. Okay. Yeah. Next one very important. Okay. React supports virtual DOM. It supports the virtual DOM concept. See, React application performance is a bit faster than Angular because of virtual DOM. Okay. React application performance is a bit faster than Angular. Why? Because of virtual DOM. So what is virtual DOM and how it is working? So that new for you. Okay. I will discuss. Okay. I will discuss that concept. Okay. And tell how it is working, how it increases the performance, everything I will discuss with you. Anyhow, React supports virtual DOM concept. Next one, React Native we can use to implement mobile apps. See, not only websites, we can also use React.js to implement the mobile apps. Is it clear? So not only websites, we are also using to implement the mobile applications, mobile apps. Okay. Yes. Now, thing is, in website, client-side coding is React, and presentation point of view, we are using HTML. In mobile apps, client-side coding is React, and presentation point of view, we are using native. Is it clear? What the React native? So, React is common in both web and mobile applications for coding. Only presentation means to implement the screens. In websites, we are using HTML. In mobile apps, we are using native technology. That is the difference only. By learning this React native, we can also implement mobile apps, not only websites. And moreover, what are the mobile apps we are implementing with React? Those are cross mobile apps, means it runs under any type of mobile like Android, iPhone, etc. That is one more advantage what we have. Yes, these are across mobile application, okay, related technologies. But we don't cover this part, okay. We are working with web application development. Next one, React supports Redux concept. So Redux is very important state container. Redux is nothing but the state container. If you want to transfer the data from one page to another page, means we are calling as component, one component to another component. In that point of view, taking the support of this Redux. Okay. I will explain you how to work with this Redux and all. So direct library is available in React to work with this Redux. Okay. Supports many services. Services we are using in functional point of view. So many services are available with the pre-implemented logics. So that's why, so logics implementation is reduced for us. That is the main advantage. Okay. It is supporting many services for us. Got it. Next one. Simple coding. So this React coding is very, very simple compared with the other technologies. Okay. So these are the main advantages what we have in this React.js. So this is about the basic information about with this React.js, what is React and why we are using React. I hope you understand these concepts, right? I hope you understand these all concepts. So any questions you have in this point of view, you can ask me now. Any questions, any queries? No. Okay, fine. So we will start the programming based on this. Before that, JavaScript is very important for us. Okay. I will discuss the JavaScript concepts first. After that, we will start the React.js. Without knowledge on JavaScript, we cannot understand anything in this React.js. JavaScript, many concepts are there. Closures, hosting. Okay. Next one, that asynchronous programming. Okay. And function calls, bind, apply, like that. Event bubbling, event trickling, propagation. The different types of concepts we have in JavaScript. So JavaScript is prerequisites to learn this React.js. Around 20 days we are spending with JavaScript. After that, I will start React.js. React.js, we have functional components as well as class components. Those two we are discussing. Different types of lifecycle hook methods are there. Use state, use effect, use register, like that. We are discussing all. And database communication, bootstrap integration. Okay, those all concepts we will discuss in this React.js. So total code duration is around 65 to 70 days it will take. So we are spending around 20 days with JavaScript. Okay, remaining 45 days we are spending with React.js. Okay. And also I will discuss how to call the backend API services like Node.js API services, how to call. Same procedure we are following for the Java API services and other API services. That also we will discuss. Okay. Yes. And every day the recordings I will provide to you. Okay. So class recordings, not only class recordings. Okay. Notes also I will provide to your Google Drive. Okay. Then you can access. So this Google Drive access you will get after demo classes. Okay. Initial 4 classes, they're providing demo classes. After that, you will get the Google Drive access. Okay. And the timings of this batch, I may shift to 7:30 to 8:30. Okay. Not now, after 4 days. Okay. After 4 days, I may shift to 7:30 to 8:30. Okay. Yes. So that is not yet confirmed. Maybe 7:30 to 8:30 or 8 to 9. Okay, 1 hour session every day. Initial 4 demos, we are spending around 45 to 50 minutes. That's all. After that 1 hour session. So it might be, okay, 7:30 to 8:30 or 8 to 9. Okay. I will confirm within 4 days, but you should fix for these timings if you want to join. Okay. Yes. Either 7:30 to 8:30 or 8 to 9. Yes. So any other doubts you have, you can ask me.
In Saturday, Sundays also?
Saturday we have class, Sunday is holiday.
Okay.
6 days a week. But first Saturday for new batch, we don't have class. Okay. From second week onwards, Saturday also we have classes.
Okay.
Because first week other people will join slowly, right? Monday some people will add, Tuesday. That's why first starting 4 to 5 classes we are moving slow, and first Saturday we don't have class. Remaining all weeks, so 6 days a week. Okay. Yes.
Hey Swamy, from next, we have other demo sessions, right? Do you explain a little more on React.js in next demo sessions, or is it going to be the same?
No, I will. All demos are same concept won't repeat in demo class. Okay.
Okay.
I don't discuss the same concept tomorrow. I will
Yeah. Why I asked, right?
continue.
Do we
Yeah, I
have
will
to
continue my
join all the
concepts.
demos?
Demo means not in concepts point of view. Demo means free link. You should feel like that up to 4 days. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Swami Ramba here. Is it related to beginner thing or is it advanced React.js all concept will
Not
cover?
beginner. We will discuss advanced level only.
Means you're saying that all concept mostly in React.js it will cover, right?
Yes. Okay. So we are covering all lifecycle hooks, database connectivity, card operations, and cart page. Okay, how to display the products of the cart, how to work with this. Okay, add a button is there increasing the value by using the Redux cart. Okay, that count we are increasing, like that bootstrap integration. Okay,
Will
and
provide any real-time projects
yeah,
also.
how to increase the code that faster. So for that we have uh, code coverage concepts we have. Okay, so what are the things we are using for this? Okay, those are all we will discuss here.
Okay.
Yeah. Any other questions? Okay, if no, we will conclude this call. Okay, see you in tomorrow class. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
You can drop now.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
Thank you.